Here we go, boys. We are live, and it's game number 1. It is Marko versus Sash, round number 2. Uncharted Warfare. Here we go. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade, bringing us yet another tournament. All new maps. Map pick by Marko. It is Cruiserland, made by Polier. Regular 2 mode.
Here comes the Duke.
CNC net rules. I like my Warfare to be Uncharted. Let's go. Who picked the map? It was Marko. Marko won the dice roll. Top right spawn for Marko, the yellow player. Bottom left spawn for Sash, the red player. War factories are out. What a beautiful map. Cruiserland, top right versus bottom left. I did some little tweaking to the stream, boys. I hope you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed it or not, but with the map preview, we will show the picture first and then toggle or switch over to the radar in the intro screen. Don't know if you notice it or if you like it or not. I thought it was a nice tweak. Hopefully we will get... Ooh, Marko gets a tank from Sash drone. Sash doesn't notice it! Sash! Ooh, just in time. Miner gets drone, gets sent to the service depot. Anything else? Another tank gets droned. Marko saves the miner. This tank will die and the drone will survive. Polier is here. Marko picked the map. Oh, the drone getting value. That tank is gonna die again and the drone is gonna survive, right? Yup, drone survives. Drone for Marko getting tons of value. Marko up a miner. Five tanks each. Marko 1 miner ahead, and both of them on double war factory. Drone, my goodness. Marko with the drones, and again, but Sash doesn't notice it. Sash! The drone dies. Thank God the drone dies. Meanwhile, Marko is here with 5 tanks. Marko
Player defeated.
wins game number 1. No, well, it wasn't Marko. Let's be honest. It was the drone. The drone OP for Marko. 1-0. Sash to pick the map for game number 2. Come on, an elite drone. Yeah, it looked like it, yeah. Mole with the biddies. The boys have readied up for game number 2. Here we go. Game number 2. Let's load it up. Yeah, here we go. They're loading. Let's go. Students rep, let's go. Do we have any more OP ant games? Hopefully in the future, yeah. We don't have anything scheduled at the moment, but I've heard that Mr. Latov would like a rematch versus Ant, so who knows? Maybe next week, boys. Here we have a map pick by Sash, Devil's Bay. Did you see the transition? Let's go. We have the map preview transitioning into the radar. Boys, I'm proud of that, boys. I came up with it myself. Let's go. Game number 2. Marko versus Sash. Score is 1-0 for Marko. Marko will... Oof. Wasn't even done with my intro. Is Sash back? Don't think the war factories were out yet.
Defeated.
We're gonna try again.
There is a very unstable situation on the ground. That
DC.
Move toward more ideas that will actually help bring this thing to an end.
Yo, Duque, pick up the phone.
Oh, the demonic with the resub. It was a good intro. Thanks, Mark. Dodo, thanks for the resub. 3 months. Let's go. Much appreciated. Here we go. Game number 2. Let's try it again. Yo, Callion, you watching this? Where is he? I don't know. Who's Callion? Hype Train, boys. Thanks a lot, boys. Much appreciated. Uncharted Warfare. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade. Map pick by Sash. Devil's Bay. Look at that transition. It's sexy, isn't it? Yeah, I know it is. Devil's Bay by the one and only Gelada Tanagra. So versus So. Marko versus Sash. 1-0 the score. Let's look around on the map. And let's hope nobody DCs. Huge map. They will spawn at the bottom. Bottom left for Marko. Bottom right for Sash. And there's a whole Uncharted Warfare. You see what I did there? Uncharted territory at the top. Where they can head towards. And get some more eco. No tech on the map. No islands. Well, not islands that you would move your MCV to. No, it won't fit. Let's go. Gerhale, you're here. Let's go. Gerhale is here. Gerhale's third to play tonight. The third series of the evening. Drones are out. A drone here for Sash. Drone here for Marko. Marko's drone gets in. Service depot out for Marko just in case he gets droned. Sash gets the miner here on gems. Will save his miner on ore. Sash got that miner fixed just about. He was broke. Tanks are out for Sash. Marko is a miner ahead again. Will he go another miner from the war? Yeah? Goes yet another miner from the war. He will be 2 miners up on Sash. Sash gets the miner on the service depot. So that's a good trade. Good trade. 1 tank for a miner. Yeah, that's a good trade. Now Sash is a miner up on Marko. No, Marko's on 7 again. Builds a new miner from the war factory. So they're both on 7. What map is this? I lagged and missed the intro. This is the Devil's Bay map made by Jalad. Another miner gets drone. Wow, nice. From Sash comes in with a second one, but the second one fails. This miner is drone, needs to get repaired on this burned down service depot. But it still works. As long as it still works, who cares? Ah, this is a beautiful map indeed. Oi, 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 oi. I don't like the lag spikes. I don't know why we're lagging. Well, we're not lagging. We have lag spikes. That's the thing. 3 wars each. Marko has the radar out. Nice forward. Oh my! All the dogs got run over. Ay ay ay! Sash threw away all of his doggies in that push. Sash will hold though, but yeah, he will hold. No need to overextend. He's still fine. He's still on 8 minus 3 wars. Marko is on 7 minus 3 wars, fully teched up. But Sash still in it. I didn't like that engagement, throwing away all those doggies. Rambo OP, yeah. I'm really maybe in the near future we will do a tournament on Rambo, boys. Ay 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 ay. It's oh man. It's Sash again. I couldn't tell you why this is. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but it's not me.
Player defeated.
It's Sash again. Dude, breaking clients again. It's not me, bro. It's not me. We just had a great series on Rambo. Okay, we're gonna try again. Different tunnel. Marko wants to it was pretty even, but Marko could have taken the win if he wanted to. The rules dictate after War Factory, DC is a loss, so we could have given it to Marko there, but Marko wants to doesn't mind. So let's go again. Devil's Bay, 3rd time's the charm, boys. Here we go. Marko versus Sash, game number 2. Fuck the intro, it's been 2 times already. You know where we at. If you don't, okay, just rewind. We're on Devil's Bay, boys. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade. Yeah, the transitions, bloody blah. I changed it, you know what I said last time. Gillard is the map maker. Weller 2, it's 1-0 for Marko. So versus so. Okay, let's go. Game number 2. Oh, man. If you haven't noticed that, we're on seen it. Right side spawn for Sash, the red player. Left side spawn for Marko, the yellow player. First to 4, best out of 7. Doofs, you should host a tunnel. Well, we tried, but we did some tests with the tunnels, but it's not solely a tunnel issue. HS is here over on YouTube. Hello. It's not solely a tunnel issue. There are just so many different dynamics going on. Oh, drone gets in. I mean, we've seen knife play on CNCnet relative to PowerPoint presentation, right? But when we go to Rambo, smooth as butter. It's like I'm playing against my neighbor in the Netherlands. Speed is just smooth. Waiting for that service depot, Mr. Sash. 1 HP minus says it. Yeah, so there are more things going on with these lag issues. Like for now, for instance, it's smooth, it's lagless. I don't want to jinx it. Here comes one tank. 2 tanks. Nice entry from Marko. Yep. 1 tank for 1 tank. Goes for the power. Marko's low power. We'll get the power plant. Sash with the hits. 2 tanks smoking. 3 tanks full HP for Marko. Sends in the miners first just to win this battle. 3 more tanks from Sash at the top. Sash winning it at the bottom as well. Wow. Sash doing well. 3 miners all on dirt. 3 tanks at the top. Sash. Sash with the pressure. Gets the ref. And another war comes out. Marko, all of his miners are here. 2 AFK. 2 AFK miners for Marko. It's falling apart for Marko here on Devil's Bay. Puts them back to work. He's on 3 wars. All of them on 1. All of the miners on 1 patch. Same amount of tanks for the both of them. Sash has not won it yet. He's doing pretty well. Nobody going in yet. What happened to the music? What the fuck happened? Might have pressed pause by accident. Radar is out for the boys. Marko stretching towards the middle. 4 wars MCV cell from Mr. Sash. Here comes Sash straight through the middle. Tanks drove over those isolation cells of war. Oh man, same amount of tanks, but Sash tanks are damaged. Oh man, Sash, did you give it away, bro? I think you might have given it away. Yeah, GG called.
Player defeated.
It's 2-0 for Marko. For Marko. No DC this time, so it's fine. Seems to be a tunnel issue, maybe. Root star for game number 3. Game number 3, loading up. Let's go. Steve, Joppa Dating is back. We want to know how you look, brood. Where's your pic? Oh. We don't. I usually don't turn on the webcam during show matches. We might have it in the future, boys. Root Star is the map picked by Sash for game number 3, Regular 2 mode. Alien is back. GH Luton, is that correct? Legend versus Gerhale. Yes, sir. That's the 3rd series of the evening. How is the Duke doing today? We are doing just fine. If you missed it, boys, we just had a couple hours ago was Ant versus Latov, Regular 2 mode. So check out the video over on Twitch and YouTube. It was a banger. Great series between two very good Regular 2 players. Marko versus Sash, boys. Uncharted Warfare, Regular 2 mode. Best out of 7, first to 4. This is round 2 out of 7. These boys will play 7 rounds before advancing to the knockout stage. Here comes Sash with Black NG. Trying to get this one? I think so. There's nothing else you can capture. Goes for the oil. Gets the oil. Sash has 3 oils. Yep, 3 oils. Marko has 2 oils. Didn't take this one yet. Yeah, he forgot that this one didn't take it yet. So Marko will take the oils on the islands. 3 of them. This is huge for Sash here, the pressure. I like it. Places a sentry and stays behind it. Yeah, Sash has map control here. for 5 oils for Marko and an airport. So he will have double para soon. Barracks, Connie spam. One chopper on a power plant. Sash still hasn't primaried this war factory. Tanks are coming out here. Steve, you'll be watching from a balcony in Tangier soon. Let's go. Love it. I love it. Hope you have fun over in the Tangiers. We've got V3s. Aircraft carrier as well. Oh, aircraft carrier going after the V3s. Here comes Sash. Kind of impatient. Nice Deso. Tower goes down. Sash still with the map control. We've got a para here, top right. Gets an oil. Here comes Sash. Sash should have enough. Nice Deso. Sash pushing on in. Does he have enough? He needs to click down those mirages. Battle Lab will go down. Marko's in trouble, but he's got an aircraft carrier doing damage. No more refs for Sash. He needs a new ref. Does Sash have enough? Oh, Elite comes out of Norway. Oh, the Elite 1 HP, the Elite 1 HP, Elite goes down. Sash is broke. Marko has 2K in the bank. Oh my god, no! Oh, you were winning, bro. Oh, so close. No ref. Marko is on match point. Oh my goodness, what a game. Match point, Marko. So close. Thought it was. I thought Sash had it as well. I thought Sash had it as well. Slave to the system. Let's go. Terms have tabled, yes sir. Reno, next map will be Stadium of Macarena. Drank 0.5 bourbon, but the Morocco still wins. Let's go! Game number 4, Marko versus Sash, Uncharted Warfare, round number 2 of the tournament. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade. Map pick by Sash, Stadium of Marcana. Match point for Sash. Did I mention it in the client? Now I'm starting to doubt myself. I did, okay. Of course I did. Shouldn't doubt myself. Should not doubt myself. Stadium of Marcana, mapmaker is Polye's team is in the middle. Marko's on the right side, Sash on the left. Drone gets in from Sash. Marko's drone is over here. Slave to the system. Marko saves his miner. He has 4. Sash is on 3 miners on gems. Double war out of Sash. Marko will bring a second war out soon as well. Marko seems to be doing some scouting. Again, this map by Stadium of Marcana by Polyaim, there are no ore patches, only gems everywhere. Only gems. Another ref for Marko. He's on 5 miners. Sash is on 7 miners. Double war. Drone fails out of Marko. 8 miners for Sash. Sash, you need to start bringing out the war factories. I mean, the production. If you have 8 miners all bringing in gems, you're gonna be rich. Oh, the dog is from Marko. Split top from Sash. On sentries. Don't get much. 2 miners on dirt. Sash on 3 wars. Marko's on 3 wars. Marko's on tanking. Sash is rich as fuck. $10,000 in the bank. Four wars now for Sash. He needs to start long distancing. He's not out tanking yet. Marko pushing in. Marko out tanking by 5. Pathing issues for Marko around this building, but yeah, he's gonna take it anyways. Marko OP, well played, GG's.
Player defeated.
Marko takes it 4-0. And Sash will lose his first round. GG's, well played, boys. Marko will head into round number 3. Twice the winner. We'll update the brackets. Let's see. 4-0 for Marko. Taking it on. Why isn't it updating yet? Oh. There it is. Stadium of Marcana goes to Marko. 4-0 the score. Let's pay out the predictions. $99% on the Marko. 1% on Sash. You guys were right. Marko taking it. Let's update the tournament bracket. And then let's invite the next 2, which are Ossama and Latov. Let me see, where's the website? Let's update the brackets. Let's see. Turn off the mouse from Marko like last time. Let's see over here. Marko versus Sash. Oh, I need to log in. Hold on. This is something that happens. They log me out every single time. Alright, we're back. Marko versus Sash. 4-0 for Marko. So Marko is in the group with 2 wins, 0 losses. Let's see. Sash is in the group, 1 win, 1 loss, together with Zarar and Pav. Pav is also 1 win, 1 loss. Pav lost in the first round against Latov, I believe. And then won against Cruiser in the second round. Let me see. Cruiser has 2 losses, 0 wins in the group. So that's how it goes.
What is going on, Doofus? 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 What is going on? Oh, God.
XD and NE, let's go. Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Next up is Latov versus Ossama. Get your predictions in, boys. Latov versus Osama up next. Round 2 of the Uncharted Warfare. Who will win? Osama versus Latov. Uncharted Warfare. Ooh, we got some voters on Osama, some voters on Latov. Osama currently in the lead. 50-50, scratch that. 50-50. You have 5 minutes to kill before this series to begin. Get your predictions in, boys. Let's have a look. I'm gonna turn on the clips of the week and hope you guys enjoy it. And we'll be right back. Who is Zed gonna face? Knife next. They're calling knife, and it might be knife. It is knife. For the millionth time. For the bajillionth. No way. No way, bro. Kill the power plant, dude. It's over.
Player defeated.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a split from Kian at the bottom. There's a split from Kian at the bottom. Scroll down, bro, or sister. Scroll down. There's a split going on. Bottom left. Split. Bottom left. There it is. Finally. Gets it. Oh, Steve Dassos his own tank.
That was not good.
Oh my goodness.
That was not good.
What was that? Will put guy on match point. Ulting! He's ulting! What an asshole! You're already winning, bro. The disrespect. That ult was unnecessary, bro. What the fuck was that? Bro! Bro, what's that? Legend wasting a lot of time on MCV moves. Base trade? Base trade? Where are the drones? Drones, buddy. Bro, drones. Bring out the drones. Drones. MCV cell from Legend. Oh, man. Get the War Factory and go to your base. Kill the War Factory. Go back. Save your base. Save your base, bro. Oh, go back and defend. What is... Oh no. Oh, Laszlo, why not go back and defend? 3 buildings left for Legend. 3 buildings left for Laszlo. Oh, no. 2 buildings. 1 building. Oh, Laszlo's gonna take it. Oh, man. Legend's gonna kill yet another miner. Gets it. One. Oh, there's drones. The miner is drones. No. No miners left for Laszlo. Oh, knife cleaning up. Elite comes out. Oh, the turns have tabled. The turns have tabled. Oh, the turns have tabled. The turns have tabled. The early pressure from Guy. Guy selling MCV. He went all in on a miner. His miner's on ore. Oh, will that mess him up though? Smoke cells. Oh! Oh, Smoke turning it around. Oh! The turns have tabled. The turns have tabled. And Guy will go down. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is annoying. This initiate right here. Oh, go for the lab. Go for the lab. He's gonna send a miner to crush it. Yeah, he's gonna send a miner to crush it. Osama's gonna try and run. There is a GIIFE that could take care of this initiate easily. I would assume Legend would prefer to use that. Not sure why he didn't. Pillbox, yeah, Pillbox does do the job.
Get your predictions in, boys. We are about to begin the next series. Ossama versus Latov. Game number 2 of the evening. Round number 2 in the tournament. Latov will pick the first map. He won the dice roll. We are about to begin. Let's go. go, boys! This is gonna be a good one. Another good one. It's game number 1. Ossama versus Latov. Round number 2, Uncharted Warfare. Here we go. All new maps. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade. Map pick by Latov. It is a Frozen Throne by Sermgeddis. Oh yeah, OP Monster Bomb. Yeah, the Deso over on the path more traveled. Monster Daddy Steve in the house. Ossama versus Latov, boys. Ossama will have the bottom left spawn, the yellow player, Soviet Iraq. Latov will have the top right spawn, the red player, also Soviet Iraq. Doof, do you have lag? I don't think so. Games are smooth. What do you mean delay on the stream, you mean? Delay on the stream? Yes, the standard delay on the stream. Drone gets in from Latov in this miner. I don't see a drone from Ossama anywhere. 3 miners for Latov, so he did not get drone. Ossama will save this miner. Madness is here as well. Dude has 2 legs. I hope so. I love that little animation of that thundercloud. I like it. Gets it. Ossama drones a miner from Latov. Will force it to the service depot. Service depot was already out. Latov is on 6 miners now. Ossama is on 6 as well. Latov will go an extra miner from the war. There it is. Ossama has switched to tanks. Seven miners each. Second war out for Ossama. Second war should come out for Latov any second now. There it is. Second war for Latov. So who's ahead here, boys? It would seem like Ossama is just a tiny bit ahead. He's got more tanks out. Other than that, it's exactly the same, right? Same builds, same buildings. Two tanks on the bridge. Ossama stretched to gems. Indeed he did. Latov is not there yet. It's focusing over here, top left or mid left. Still trying to destroy this bridge is Ossama. You know what we call this, right? Stiff wood, boys. That's some stiff wood right there. 3 wars for Latov. The bridge is still alive. The bridge is still there. Drone goes down. Ossama gave up on that bridge. You gotta love it. MCV moved towards the center. Who did Legend play last time? Luke Z, he moved to the center as well. There is a lot of gems here. There is a lot of gems there. Might as well add the bridge to the scoreboard. Oh man. Okay, so Osama's in the middle. He's got a ref here. He's got a barracks there as well. Latov's on radar tech. Desolators are out. No radar tech yet for Ossama. What's he building? He's going for another ref. Yeah, Osama's going for the eco in the middle. Oh, he's got a radar somewhere. Okay, there it is. He's got desolators of his own. Predictions are still open. 1 minute, boys. Get your predictions in while you still can. Unable to destroy the bridge. He's gonna send a split over it. Latov's gonna split top left. This split, there's not much here either. There's 3 tanks here, but what are you going for? All the way here. Latov's here on the left. 3 tanks top right. Latov doesn't see it. Okay, 2 tanks here. Latov caught by surprise. We'll lose a miner. Is he gonna lose 2? 1 HP, loses 2 miners. Yeah. Did not seem like 3 tanks on the right side will get much. Well, they got 2 miners. Proved to do wrong. 10 seconds to prediction closing. Here we go. Latov pushing in through the middle. Latov is out tanking for some reason. Well, he's a war factory ahead on Osama. Cliff advantage being pushed back. This is a huge push from Latov here in the middle. Yeah, that's huge. Tesla coil, I like it. Oh, Osama, that's just himself, right? Well, he's got a huge split at the top. I think he caught himself mostly there. Top side split. Not gonna get anything. No, Latov's gonna hold here. Deso's chasing. Osama down by 10 tanks. Osama down by 10 tanks. Looking at the money spent, Latov has spent 5k more than Osama. Osama is rich, has not spent his money at all. Now his eco being targeted. 2 miners go down. 3 miners go down. Nothing going on at the bottom. It's all at the top. Osama will push top. Latov still has a huge split in the middle. Oh man, this is huge over here. More miners at the bottom. Osama going for a trade. Latov's got drones ready as well. Osama's rich. Osama's got 12k in the bank. Latov down to 8 miners. Osama down to 4. That's looking good for Latov. Latov still has 21 tanks. 6 tanks remain for Osama. Game 1 looking to go to Osama. I'm sorry, to Latov. No more war factories. Only a barracks. Good game. Good game. Tesla troopers being built by Osama. Tesla troopers being added to the mix. But nah, Latov has too much, boys. Latov has too much. And he still has a he still has a radar. Yeah, I don't know why we're waiting. It's 1-0 to Latov. It is Osama to pick the next map. A frozen throne goes to Latov. What happened to the unit counter? Oh, the oils. Marko, there is no losers bracket. There, you play 7 rounds. You just no. Loser is not knocked out. You play 7 rounds, so you'll match up 7 random players in these 7 rounds, and after the 7 rounds, whoever has the most points, the top 8 most points, they will play quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. So there's no losers bracket, but you will match people around your amount of points. So you want 2 rounds, so you have 2 points. You will match people with 2 points. etc., etc. So people that have lost everything, they will match players that have lost everything as well. It's a Swiss style tournament. We've never done it before, so it's new. Nightshade will be the next map. Here we go. Game number 2. Let's load up. Game number 2. Snark is here. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Snark.
Tech building captured.
I've loaded up to a black screen, boys. This is what I see. A black screen. Yeah, this is not... Okay, yeah, let's try again. Let's try again. Load it up to a black screen. That was interesting. Legend versus Gerhale is after this. Don't go anywhere, boys. Don't
Tech building
go.
captured.
Jesus Christ. I dropped my drink. It's all over me. Give me a second, boys. I fucking spilled my drink everywhere. Okay, here we go. We've loaded up on the map called Nightshade. Ironically, he's our sponsor as well. Is it ironically? Well, map picked by Ossama, Nightshade. Here we go. He doofed up. Regular 2 mode, Sov versus Sov action. Here we go. I need to get a towel after this. I wet myself.
No way, dude!
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness, you stupid idiot!
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Latov's over here, the red player, bottom right. He's got minus on all the jump patches. Osama got droned. He's got the jump patch top left. He's not long distancing this one yet. Different play style, different idea here. Latov's on 3 minus, already switched to tanks. Osama is on 4. Latov brings an extra miner from the war. Path is here. Hope you're doing well, Path. Now long distancing the gems in the middle, Mr. Ossama here. Double war factory out for Osama. Latov now building a second war. Osama's ahead in miners and war factory. What is Latov? What is Latov's build here? It's interesting to see. I think Latov is falling behind somewhat. Osama seems to be 2 miners ahead and a war factory. Well, they're now on 2 war factories each. Drone fills from Latov. Radar is out for Osama. No radar out yet for Latov. That is interesting.
What the fuck is this build? What is this build? This is the worst build I have ever seen. Absolute garbage build.
Latov on gems, bottom left. Latov's the one who spent just slightly, a little bit more money than Ossama. Seems to be on doggies. Latov out dogging just by a bit, and another war comes out. Latov is on 3 war factories. Osama has teched up fully and has the Iron Curtain out. So it's a fully teched Soviet player at the top with an Iron Curtain versus Latov that has not gone tech yet, has not gone Battle Lab tech yet. I would give Osama the slight advantage here. One tank gets drone from Latov. He does not see it yet. Drone might get value. Here comes Latov. 1 minute to IC for Osama. Osama deploys the Deso. Iron Curtain's almost ready. Osama's out tanking. Osama winning the fight on the left side. Nothing else going on the map. Iron Curtain will be ready in 10 seconds. Osama pops the IC on the right side. Osama thinned out this army just a little bit. I think it was a relatively good IC to just thin out the army of Latov, but there wasn't too much value here to get with. Wasn't too much value here.
Kirov reporting.
Kira from Ossama. Iron Curtain's almost ready. I would love to see 9 drones from Osama. You know, your opponent doesn't have the IC. Why not drone? Why not IC 9 drones? Again, not much value from that IC. One tank is droned, yeah. Yeah, but... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Osama's gonna lose top left. Oh man. Oh man. Latov goes in top left. It's over. Oh my goodness. Tanks come together like butt cheeks. How did you lose this game, Osama? You have $12 million in the bank. What the hell happened? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, you tell me what happened. I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know. It kind of fell apart here for Osama. I thought he was going to win it. WC Gap, thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Player defeated.
Osama goes down. Should have been tied. It's 2-0 for Latov. Interesting one. Not sure what happened there. Osama to pick the map for the third game. What will he pick?
I've got a present for you.
Latov warmed up indeed. Root Star will be the next map. Root Star up next. Latov looking good so far indeed. Wolverine, Latov TC won it. Yeah. Here we go, game number 3. We'll be on Root Star. We saw this map earlier. Marko versus Sash. Let's see what Osama versus Latov's gonna look like. Osama versus Latov, game number 3. Yeah, we'll move soon to Billy Billy. I'll just have to see how it's gonna work. My Chinese is not so good. Osama's map pick, boys. Root Star, made by Polye. We'll see some allied out of Osama. He will go Frenchie. Bring out your croissants and your baguettes. Osama's France on the right side, the yellow player, versus Latov, Soviet Iraq on the left side. Let's bring out the oil counter. There it is. 2 oils each to start off with. NGs are there for Osama to take the oils and maybe an airport in the middle. Baguettes with Baba. Billy Billy. Billy Billy. Don't you need like Chinese telephone number to create an account? No, I made an account with my Dutch phone number. It is possible with an international phone number. Latov's already here knocking at Osama's front door. Pillbox comes out of Ossama, meaning that he was not building a French cannon yet. Takes the airport as well. Oh, takes the airport. So Osama will have French cannons and a paradrop from this airport. Klomper, alien, Klomper? No, I don't have Klomper. I'm not a farmer. Well, I don't know if back in the days Klomper or the wooden shoes, right, were common among everybody, right? I know these days Klompen, maybe farmers or, you know, the people who make cheese. They wear Klomper still, but I don't think, it's not really that common anymore. Latov gets the cannon. Gets the cannon and pulls back. Bonjour, there's the cannon. But NVT do, I think only farmers, right? Or do you know people in real life that still wear wooden shoes? Trying to get the radar. This is a really forward radar. Yeah, tourist traps, yeah, exactly. This radar's gonna be, it's gonna go down. NG late to work. A V3 versus a cannon, I like it. Oh boy! A single, a single rocket takes out a rocket, boys. Oh man, that's funny. A rocket, 2 shots a rocket, and a Harrier 1 shots a V3. I love it. I gotta remember that. Madness, your dad has Klomper? Fully tacked up is the ally player. Forward cannon on the gems. Kirov out of Latov. Cannon's gonna take out the naval. Takes out the naval. Iron Curtain is out for Latov. Here comes the Kirov. Osama has enough tanks as well. Can he? The Kirov's gonna go down. Can he get the cannon? Gets the cannon. Not much else. Aegis comes out just in time. Looking good for Osama, game number 3. Osama's getting his gems at the top. Wooden shoes are not comfortable. Wooden shoes are not comfortable, no. Naval goes down. Osama's, yep, Osama's winning it. Latov goes down. Osama's on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Well played, Osama. He's on the scoreboard. There you go. 2-1 the score. It is Latov to pick the next map. Why said Indian? Who's Indian? Who said Indian? Oh, Gerhale. Oh. Gerhale said Indian. Why doesn't it surprise me? Yeah. Oh, man. Stadium of Markana. Here we go. Indian scammers. Ah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Those call centers and shit. Those call centers, yep. Very annoying. Hello, I'm calling from Microsoft. Here we go, game number 4. Again, we have that weird glitch that it's a black screen. What the fuck is this? This is new. I haven't seen this before, but just add it on the list of issues. Okay. Here we go, game number 4. Game number 4. Ossama versus Latov. Map picked by Latov, Stadium of Markana by Pulye. Regular 2 modes. Gonna be a Sov versus Sov matchup this time. Osama Soviet Iraq versus Latov Soviet Iraq. Latov is in the lead. 2-1 the score. Osama just won on Rootstar previous game as France. This is the first to 4, round number 2 in the Uncharted Warfare. Latov will spawn on the right side. We have Osama on the left. I think there's a difference though between a scam and free improviser. Let's go, free improviser is here. I think there's a difference though between something being a scam and just companies selling your data. You know, I don't think anybody is anonymous. If you really want to go off the grid, you're not gonna make any money. You're not gonna have any technology. As soon as you log into the internet, you already sold all your data. I mean, come on. It's not specific to any country either. I'm sure the Dutch companies that have my information sells them to everybody else as well. It's big money there. It doesn't matter which company it is. It doesn't matter which country. We're all in the matrix together, boys. Let's go. As long as we have fun, who cares? They can do whatever they want with my data. They can stick it sideways, up where the sun don't shine. Let's go. Double War Factory for Osama. Double War Factory for Latov. Again, this is Markana, boys. Stadium of Markana. No ore on this map. Only gems. I'm selling your data. Let's go, madness. I used harissa paste in my stew, and it's spicy as fuck, giving me hiccups. I haven't heard of harissa. I need to Google that, free improviser. I don't know what that is. I know, like, Madame Jeanette. Madame Jeanette, is that like a, not a Canadian, Caribbean pepper or something? Madame Jeanette? Or, what's it called? A papaya. Papaya spicy sauce or something. That's usually what I throw in a meat stew when I make one. Like a rich meat stew, like I was thinking of beef stew. To make it a little bit more spicy, just add that papaya spice or Madame Jeanette pepper. You also have like sambal, but I don't like the taste of sambal. Sambal, I don't know if sambal is internationally known. Osama at the top. Targeting a mine. Can he get that kill? Can he get that kill? 1 HP gets the kill. How much will he trade for it though? He trades quite a bit and gets drone on his way out. Wow. Gets drone on his way out. Meanwhile, at the bottom, nothing's going on here. So he gets a miner kill. Trades a couple of tanks for it. He's trailing by 8. 8 tanks, 7 tanks. Here's Latov, top left, where Ossama just went in to kill that miner. Loses a miner of his own. Latov still out tanking. Latov, my goodness, out tanking by a lot. I don't know what happened there. Again, seemed like a weird trade for just one miner. Trading a huge army for just one miner kill. Latov's on match point. 3-1 the score. Bit warm for a beef stew. Well, I have that same feeling, but with soup, right? So I can eat beef stew the entire year. I just don't like eating soup when it's warm. I like soup when it's winter or when it's cold outside or whatever. I don't like eating soup when it's 30 degrees outside. I don't know. But beef stew, I can eat beef stew the entire year. It doesn't matter to me. I don't have air conditioning either. I don't have air conditioning either.
Tech building captured.
Game number 5. Ossama versus Latov. Game number 5 in this best out of 7. First to 4 wins. Uncharted Warfare, round number 2. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade. Map pick by Ossama, it's Baron by Pulye. Map maker, Pulye. The Mitch, how you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I like the Indonesian sambal more than the Suriname sambal. Completely different. But what kind of sambal do they use at a kebab shop, like a Turkish or is it Moroccan? I don't know. Like a kebab. Where you go for like doner kebab, doner shawarma. You know. Well, what's that kind of sambal? Is that Arabian sambal? Is that Arabian sambal? I don't know. Is there a thing? Or is it just usually Indonesian sambal? Ah, yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah. We're making up sambal, boys. Top right spawn for Latov, the red player. Got drones. Gonna save his miner on the service depot. We've got Osama, bottom left, the yellow player. Currently, Latov is on match point. Let's have a look at the predictions. Gets the miner drone as well. Predictions are 50-50, boys. Smackdown in the middle, 50-50 on the boys. What is sambal? Sambal, I'll write it down. Hold on. It's, can I reply? I can't reply. Sambal. It's kind of like a paste. It's a spicy paste. I don't like the taste of it, so I couldn't explain to you what it tastes like, but it is spicy. They usually use it in Indonesian or like Dutch Chinese food. I call it Dutch Chinese because it's not Chinese food. They call it Chinese food, but I doubt it. I doubt that's the kind of food they eat in China. It's like it's a Dutchy Chinese food. They use sambal as the spice in it. Eating doner. Here is admitting you're a cannibal. Oh, why? You don't know what kind of meat goes in it? Come to the Netherlands. I'll give you a frikandel, boys. You don't know what kind of trash meat goes into a frikandel, and you don't want to know either. It's even worse than a hot dog. A fricandel. Let's go. Yeah, okay, let's look at the game, boys. I'm talking too much. 2 wars each. Pretty even. Osama, again, in the lead. A couple of tanks ahead on Latov. Eco's phenomenal for Osama. Do you eat spicy food? I love spicy food, Wolverine. I love spicy food. I'm the kind of guy that asks, how spicy do you want your meatballs? And I say, yes. That's it, yes. Osama being that great. Now all of a sudden it is Latov who's out tanking because Osama went 2 drones. Sasiki. Oh, Pisaris. Don't tease me, Pisaris. Greek food. I love Greek food, boys. Give me some lamb, some gyro. But I like gyros like, I don't know if it's even Greek. Like, but here in the Netherlands you have gyros. It's made of pork, but I like the lamb ones, boys. The lamb. Gyros made out of lamb. Is that usual? Pizzas, do they make gyros out of pork meat or from lamb? I like them both. I don't mind. MCV move towards the middle. Awesome. We're talking about food, boys. This is the food channel right here. Split from Osama on the left. Huge split in the middle. Lamb, pork, or chicken? Yeah, beef or lamb. Chicken gyro is also amazing. Oh, we don't have chicken gyro here. I've never had chicken gyro. Beef or lamb? Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Like lamb, I would love some. Well, I haven't had beef gyro either. Drones to deal with the split. Meanwhile, Osama goes in straight through the middle. Huge split from Latov on the left side. Drones are here for Osama. Osama's on the right side. Latov's on the left. A lot of drones. Have the drones connected though? I don't think. Oh, yeah, maybe a few connected. Split from Osama. It's a full-on base trade. Is Osama winning? Oh, that's just OP for Osama. I think is who's winning here? Oh, those tanks go back. Oh, why did they turn around? Here comes Latov straight through the middle. A lot of miners here. 13-6. Latov still has a lot of miners, 7 to be exact. I think Latov has it, boys. Yeah, it's all over. It was looking good for Osama. GG's gold.
Player defeated.
Latov will continue with 2 wins in the tournament. Osama will continue 1 win, 1 loss in the tournament. Let's have a look and update the brackets. GG's. 4-1 the score. The score in a way doesn't matter. It depends on whether or not you win your series, right? So let's have a look at the predictions and then update the tournament bracket. 4-1 for Latov. Latov OP tonight versus Osama. Predictions were 50-50. Let's pay them out. You guys were half right. Latov taking it. Let's bring in the next 2 players. Legend. And Gerhale are up next. Gerhale versus Legend. Some more niche places cook gyros over charcoal. Oh, I would love that. That way you get extra smoky flavor. It's the perfect meat to pair with tzatziki. Yeah, I agree. If you ever come to Thessaloniki, I'll take you to a... Well, I'm there, bro. I'm there. I'll take you up on it. Bro, Greek food is like on my list. Top 5 food list. Greek food. Where is Thessaloniki? Is that near Athens? Anywhere? Where's Athens? Oh my goodness, Greece is huge, bro. Oh my... Wow, I didn't know Greece was this big. Oh my goodness. Bro, I mean, I didn't expect Greece to be as small as the Netherlands, but Greece looks huge, bro. Second biggest city, is quite big city. Well, Greece looks huge, bro. Well, sounds good, bro. I'll take you up on that. Near Macedonia. I want to visit Macedonia one time as well. Just because I had colleagues that were from Macedonia. They talk good about the place. Oh, let me get the predictions open before we begin. It's going to be Gerhale versus Legend, boys. Get your predictions in. Predictions are open. Let's update the tournament bracket as well. Latov wins it 4-1 against Ossama. So Latov will join. What happened? There you go. Latov will join Marko here, 2 wins, 0 losses group. Ossama will join Sash, Path, and Zarar in the 1 win, 1 loss group over here in the middle. Cruisers all by his lonely self still. 0 wins, 2 losses. But there's a lot more games to happen. Right now we have Legend versus Gerhale up next. And after that, Abdo versus a Monster. Gerhale versus Legend up next.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Get your predictors in. I sent the password to the boys. Gerhale's already here. Send him password. Gerhale versus Legend up next. Netherlands is even smaller than Bavaria. Let me see. How is the Netherlands? That's Spots TV. Netherlands food is not great. Netherlands food, we don't have a cuisine. We eat potatoes and that's it. No, I wouldn't talk. I don't like Dutch cuisine. There isn't much to Dutch cuisine. But to visit, I think Netherlands is a beautiful country to visit. Do you having American level of geography? Not well. I know where Greece is. I don't know how big each and every country is, Lunak. I know where Greece is. I mean, it's in Africa, right? No, I'm joking. No, I know where Greece is. I just don't know how big the countries are. Let me see. In some aspects, maybe at least we made large parts of it ourselves. Yeah, we pump out water and make land. What happened to Kid Sash? Sash got smacked by Marko. Marko OP tonight. Sash lost against Marko tonight, Buzz. Yeah, dude, you gotta try Mykonos in Greece. Out of season. Okay, Mykonos. We have a lot of restaurants here in the city where I live. That one is called Mykonos. Don't disrespect the Cup Salon. Cup Salon, let's go. Bangkok. Thailand is on my list. It's not high on my list. Thailand is on my list, though. We have good cheese. Yeah, that's correct, Mark. But it's not really a cuisine, right? It's not a cuisine. It's not a meal, right? It's not a meal. It's a product. I agree with you. We've got the best cheese in the world. That's one thing I miss when I travel to any other country. I miss the cheese at breakfast. That's one thing that hits me every single time. The Dutch cheese, we miss it. I had a friend of mine that used to intern in Germany. A really good friend of mine. I visited him like 4 times in Berlin, and every time I went to visit him, he would tell me to bring cheese. To bring Dutch cheese. Italians and Germans have the best food. Germans have, both of them. Yeah, Italians and Germans. Yeah, I agree. Well, I just went to Japan, right? Japan had great food as well. Very good cuisine. Yeah, Dutch cuisine is average, yeah. Boiled potatoes, some meat, and boiled vegetable. Bro, Dodo, you know, it's one thing what I don't understand. The Dutch used to own like 99% of the spice market, and they don't use spice for shit. They used to just trade it all away. They never used it themselves. Food is bland. Does Dutch food has chicken curry? No. No, maybe they Dutchify curry. Like Dutch chicken curry is not like Indian or Pakistani or Nepalese curry. No, it's not even close. Romania, they eat meats with meats and as dessert meat. That sounds like paradise to me. Yeah, Dodo, yeah, I agree with you. Our expensive spices were, well, we owned it, right? It's cheap if you own it, but they would rather trade it away to make even more money. Chicken curry from Indonesia, yeah. Well, Indonesian food in the Netherlands, they call it like, well, they call it Chinese food, even though it's Indonesian cuisine-ish. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Curry. Curry is good. Roast beef is the dessert. Love it. Love it. Yeah, bro. We can talk food the entire night.
For centuries we have waited.
I can host a stream just only talking about food, dude.
Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand invincible. Soon we will stand.
Yeah, these days we can get a lot of foreign foods here. That's true. That is true, NVT. I mean, we can remake. We can copy a lot of cuisines around the world with the products that we have in the Netherlands. That's true.
Do not return.
I am the future.
Exactly, Gerhale. I think so, free improviser. I think so. I think this turned into the food channel just because you mentioned beef stew 30 minutes ago. Oh man. Blade is here, let's go. Everything is foreign, yeah? Well, I think the Italians might kill me for what all I do with the sauces, right? Like what I do with a bolognese or with a carbonara sauce, bro. It's not what the Italians use it for. I would make like a chicken breast with carbonara sauce, even though it's not meant for chicken. Bro, they would kill me, dude. Hey, as long as I like it. As long as I like it, right? You break spaghetti before, bro. When I was a student, I didn't know better. We used to have like small pans in the student apartments. We didn't have big ass pan where the spaghetti would fit into it. We used to break it all the time. The Dutch didn't control spices. The ones control it use Dutch flags on boat. The Dutch practically break the spaghetti. So why we waiting? We're waiting for Legend to join up the lobby. Gerhale is here. Who's that dude on the left? That is Gerhale. OP Gerhale. How did this become the food channel? There are two things I'm passionate about. It's Rattler 2 and Eat to Survive. Let's go. I lived on boiled potatoes with my parents for 20 years. That was 18 years ago. And never boiled potato ever again, bro. Yeah. Do 88 cooking stream confirmed. Lunak, I would love to do a cooking show with you. You have the best setup for it. You have like cameras in your kitchen and everything. Bro, my kitchen, I hardly fit in my kitchen, bro. If I turn sideways, I got stuck in my kitchen, bro. What about beer? Oh yeah, beer. Another thing I'm passionate about. That's right, Smary. Cooking with beer, yeah. Well, I might talk to Lunak. Maybe I'll travel once to... Okay, Legend said 1 minute. Legend on his way. He said 1 minute he'll be here. What were we talking about? Yeah, Lunak. I need to check with Lunak to see whether or not I can come visit him once and we'll cook together in the kitchen. He has a kitchen where I fit in. Bro, I would love to do a cooking. I would love to cook something for you guys on stream, but I don't think I have the space for it. My kitchen is really tiny. I really have a tiny kitchen. Your old streaming PC on wheels. Love it. Cameras in the kitchen. Is the bedroom too small? Well, the thing is, but if I had figured out streaming back when I was a student in Duxieplat, yeah, yeah, precies. Just about to mention that. Back in my student days, I used to live in a studio apartment where the kitchen, living room, and bedroom is all one room, right? And used to have an induction, indeed, in Duxieplat, an induction plate. So I used to cook in my bedroom, in other words. But yeah, back then I didn't even know streaming was a thing, so I never streamed back then. That would have been something if we had footage of my student days. Dude, how old are you? I thought you were in your 30s. I am. I'm 37. 36. What am I? 36. I'm 36. I'm 36. Yeah, 36. NVT 38. Dude, when did you start knowing Relic 2 and Years of It? Well, I knew it from the beginning. I knew it. I remember buying the CD that I have today. I have the CD. So when you were in school, there was no streaming. I don't know if there were no streaming, but I didn't know about streaming till COVID maybe. Well, maybe before COVID. But I didn't know streaming. I didn't even thought streaming games was interesting. But when did you start knowing about Red Alert 2? I started playing Command and Conquer when I was young on the PlayStation, the original PlayStation. So then I got hooked on Command and Conquer, right? And Red Alert 2 came out, if I'm not mistaken, in 2000 or something. And back then, I bought it at the V&D, Vroom and Dreesman. That department store is bankrupt, doesn't exist anymore. But I remember paying like 50 guilders, 50 gulden to get Red Alert 2 on the day it launched, on the day it was released. It was hype. It was hype. It was still dial-up days, boys. It was still dial-up days. We didn't have 24-hour internet yet back then. Or you had to go on campus. You had to go on campus to have 24-hour internet. Not at home. You have to ask your mother for permission. Nobody's allowed to call the house, and then you'll dial up and play online. Okay, the boys are here. Let's begin. What's up, boys? Best out of 7, 1 veto. Roll for first map. Pick up, please. The match is 40. Ah. Winning. Let's go. Lunak is from 89. Means booty counts. Let's go. Okay, it's Gerhale to pick the first map, boys. We're almost ready to begin. Predictions have closed. Let's get this thing going. Gerhale will pick the first map. What map will it be? Remember being invited to a friend's house to play Red Alert 2, and I never played it. They invited me because I was the only one with networking equipment. Like you set up a LAN party. Is it called LAN or LAN? LAN party? Yeah, the LAN parties, indeed. Yeah, there you go, Dodo, the LAN parties. I remember those. Used to visit the computer room from my neighbor's older brother. Well, the older brother was my neighbor as well, but I mean, the neighbor I used to hang out with, the neighbor boy I used to hang out with was my age, and his older brother used to go to a computer class, and they built a LAN party with Red Alert 2. Let's go, boys. Let's get this thing going. Here we go, boys. It's all nostalgia. It's all nostalgia. The boys talking about the good old days. It is game number 1. Gerhale versus Legend. Uncharted Warfare. Round number 2. Best of the 7. First to 4. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade. Map pick by Gerhale. It's Root Star by Polye. Regular 2 mode. Gerhale picked the map first. Well, Gerhale picked this map. He won the dice roll. Legend goes as France allied, French allied, Soviet Iraq for Gerhale on the left side. Yeah, but remember back in the days, used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon till the early morning with friends from school, sleeping over and I don't know what, watching wrestling, WWF back in the days, WWF, World Wrestling Federation, after midnight, because children were not allowed to watch it or something. Crazy times, boys, crazy times. Roller Coaster Tycoon, Nintendo 64, indeed. Ah, you haven't forgotten about Roller Coaster Tycoon, bro. Nah, can't forget about it. What's that developer's name? Tom Sawyer. Sexcetra, yep. I remember that, Sexcetra. On Dutch TV, after midnight, you can watch those channels. I remember watching Sexcetra, a guy that fell in love with balloons. He had a balloon fetish. And I just couldn't comprehend that. As a 10-year-old, I couldn't comprehend that in my mind. How somebody could love a balloon, bro. Oh, I still can't, though. To be honest, I still can't. It's the thing that Miko said, Sexcetra. I remember that from our childhood. I don't think I can show it on Twitch, bro. If I can find that episode of Sexcetra, of the guy that fall in love on balloons, I would show it, I think, but I don't think it's allowed to. I don't think it's allowed. Legends all the way tacked up. Chrono is out. He's low power though. Double war for Gerhale is building up quite nicely. He has 4 miners. You have a Tanya incoming. Here comes Gerhale at the top. Miner survives just barely. Just barely lost that one, Gerhale. Nice push though. Here comes Tanya. Got eaten by a dog. Okay, interesting. What? This is quite an improvement. Jerry Springer, yeah. Three wars for Gerhale on 4 miners. You should stream this on Pornhub. Do they have live streaming on Pornhub? I'm acting like I don't know. Do they have nice try from Gerhale, bro. Nice try from Gerhale. I'm asking for a friend if it's possible to stream on Pornhub. New cannon out. Tanya on the MCV gets it. Okay, he'll play pretty well this game. Tanya dies. Okay. 4 miners in a row. That's usually a trap. 4 miners in a row is usually a trap, boys. Don't fall for it.
Defeated.
Well done. Good game. All in all, good game. Legend takes game number 1.
Unstable situation on the ground that is unfolding very quickly.
Move toward more ideas that will actually help.
One, no. Gerhale to pick again. Map number 2. Get Clone is here. Legend should be forced to pick Germany. Tokai. Here we go, game number 2. Gerhale versus Legend, game number 2. Here we go. Round 2 in the Uncharted Warfare tournament. Duve, do you know HBK08? No. The only thing HBK I know is the Heartbreak Kid from WWE or WWF. I don't know what that 08 is. If it's the Heartbreak Kid, I don't know. Shawn Michaels, I don't know. If it's something entirely different, then I don't know what that is. HBK08. No. Wolverine, tell me. I don't know what that is. Is it a reference to something? Right side spawn for Ghill, the yellow player. We have the left side spawn for Legend. Soviet Iraq this time. Gerhale. Great Britain, Allied. HBK08 is the top streamer. RA2 in China, 2 million subs. Okay, no. Second only to Moon 3? Really? No, I didn't know that. Thank you. Double war out of Gerhale. He did not take his oil yet. He's on 3- double war factory. I've seen this build before. It's not gonna work. It's too... Tanks are out. Gerhale's gonna go broke. HBK08, a super strong Chinese player. Okay. No, I haven't seen him play before. Is he still an active player or only streams? Gerhale's in trouble. Yeah, double war doesn't work, boys. Double war. Don't kid yourself. This is relative 2 mode. Relative 2 mode. Yeah, you can't be doing this. You're gonna go broke immediately. A legend sold as well. Sometimes
Player defeated.
this is the way you'll find out that your build doesn't work, but it's hard to go double war that early, especially on a map where there's not a lot of starting gems. It's 2-0. Used to bully Marko and Latov 7-1. Oh shit. Mazed out. That's what they're saying, Latov, on YouTube. That's what they're saying on YouTube. Map reminds me of Tiberian Sun. It's not me saying it. I'm reading chat, Latov. I'm reading chat. Gerhale versus Legend, game number 3. Gerhale versus DW Mueller. It was not my show match to stream, boys. I thought MJ announced it that he was gonna stream it, that he was gonna come out of retirement to do it, but I guess it didn't happen. I don't know. What's the status? Does anybody know? Gerhale versus DW Mueller. It's a tough one to call. I'm not sure. The red player Legend spawns top left. Gerhale spawns bottom right. It is Gerhale's Iraq versus Legends Libya. It was cancelled? Don't know why. Okay. Yeah, I saw a huge announcement that it was gonna happen. But I never heard. I didn't hear why it didn't happen. I knew it didn't happen, but I don't know why it didn't happen. Legend OP build. What's incoming from? There's something in here. What is he going to do? There's no tech. This is Relic 2. What is he gonna try? Gerhale. What you gonna do, bro? Oh, goes for the Kiki Matamitos drone. Alt the ref. Alt the ref. Gets the manager. Got him, boys. Got him. You gotta love it. Let's go. Double war on one fucking miner. Oh, you start off so well. Oh, thank God. We've got an internal error. And I can't even press on OK. We've got an internal error on Mazed Out. We got an internal error on Mazed Out, boys. Legend dropped out of the lobby. Let's wait for Legend to return. The Alton drone. Yep. Polier thinks that Mueller can win. Can we do a poll? Does it work? Let me try. Can I do a poll? Poll. Twitch. How do I do a poll? We're waiting on Legend to return. Yeah, I don't use Twitch chat. That's the thing. Legend is back. Luna, can you start a poll? I use a bot to combine my YouTube and Twitch chat. Just give me what you need. Please make a poll for me. Who would win, Gerhale or DW Mueller? Gerhale or DW Mueller? Something like that. Not Mueller. Mueller. I can't even. Mueller. Okay, let's try again. DW Gerhale. Okay, boys, you can let us know what you think. Who would you guys think would win, DW Mueller or Gerhale, if they go head to head? Game number 3. Gerhale versus Legend, game number 3. We're gonna try this map again. If not, I will ask Root to check if there are any bugs on it. Internal errors should not happen often. Map pick by Gerhale, it's mazed out by Root, not by Pulye and Latov. What? That's weird. It's a map made by Root, boys. 5 people think DW Mueller would win. 1 person thinks Gerhale can win. Polls are open. Let me know, boys. Who do you think would win? If I can make it happen, I would. But if MJ already tried, I think there's not enough. I don't think it's gonna happen if MJ is not able to do it. Top right spawn for Gerhale, the yellow player. Gonna try again the Kikumatamitos tactic. Drone in the flag. He's going for 2 drones in the flag. He can fit 1 more in here. Nope, gonna stick it in 2 separate. Add an NG. Nah, NG's not gonna get you anything. 6 people think DW Mueller will win. Drone from Legend chasing the flag. Gets 1 flag. Drone's gonna continue. Oh, the drone! The drone quit. Ah, the drone could have had it. What's in here? Drone, yes! A drone and a flag trooper, boys! He didn't out the service depot, unfortunately. He could have had it. Oh, that's the first time I've seen a flag trooper and a drone in a flag track. A drone and a flag trooper in a flag track, boys. I am sure that's the first time I've seen that. And it worked. He got that minor drone, so that was pretty OP. Flag trooper and a drone in a flag track. Let's go. We're gonna use that all the time now. Another one. What's in here, boys? Let me know. What's in here? You're telling me that Gerhale cannot beat DW Mueller with these tactics? Is he scouting? What's he doing? He's running away. What's in here? Nothing. Mueller would win. Thank you, Lunak. 8 versus 1. There's one player, there's one viewer that thinks Gerhale might win against DW Mueller. Everybody else thinks that Mueller will win it.
My truck is loaded.
Demolition trucks out for the legendary player. Oh, Gerhale is drone. Oh my god. Will this demolition truck finish off the miner? What?
My truck is loaded.
That drone got the demolition truck. What the fuck?
Player defeated.
It's 3-0. Match point for Legends. I think Gerhale droned his own miner, yeah.
Give him help. I'm afraid.
Because that miner jumped into the demolition truck real quick, like automatically. One chance I win, says Gerhale. Game 1, Gerhale played really well. But ever since then, like, Legend woke up and it's different. Blizzard Pass. A grape. Oh my goodness. Blizzard Pass will be the next map. Can Gerhale take a win off of Legend in game number 4? Loading up. Let's go. Mueller will win easily, says Mark. Interesting. Legends moving MCV. Gerhale is here, Legend is here. What is this from Legend? Still moving MCV. Blizzard Pass by Polye. Well, yeah, if you have a better picture of the map, can you send me it, please, from Blizzard Pass? Is Polye still here? MCV moved from Legend. He spawned over here, went all the way here. One dog to scout. Moving MCV. War Factory is out for Gerhale. No drone. Drone, he needs to deploy. Woo! Wee! What is Legend gonna do here? There's an NG, but multi-NG is on. Power plant goes down. Another ref for Legend. Miners go AFK. Miners come in to help fight. MCV is gonna run. It's multi-NG. Legend is bringing out NGs. Running away is Gerhale with the MCV. Gerhale sold everything. He's got one miner. Legend's got two. This is a good spot indeed. Legend's gonna bring out the War Factory. There it is. Gerhale's back at the beginning. Power plant is out. He is gonna be able to bring out a ref, but MCV move again from Legend. Oh, miner gets droned. What the fuck? Legend's here with the MCV. Miner's dead. Ah, MCV moving. It's over. It's over. There's nothing else going on. Oh, there's an NG here
Player
from
defeated.
Legends. It's over 4-0. Good try from Gerhale. Game number 1 looked like he was gonna take it. GG's. Well played. It really seemed to me like Gerhale might have taken game number 1 there. 4-0 the score. Legends will continue to round number 3. 1 win, 1 loss, I believe. Yep. 100% on Legend, 0% on Gerhale. GG Gerhale. I thought you really had it. Game number 1. Game number 1, you were really close, bro. Well played. Let me send it to Monster. Monster versus Abdo up next. We are on time.
I am a mechanical man.
Legend taking it.
I am a mechanical man.
Steve will face Abdo right now. Yes, sir. Right now we have Steve versus Abdo. Get your predictions in. I'm opening them up now. Monster Daddy Steve versus Abdo. Monster versus... What are their IDs on Rambo? I do not know. I don't know if Steve plays on Rambo. Abdo, I think, plays on Rambo, but I'm unsure what his ID is. I will have to double check. I will ask... I think I will need to ask people what their IDs are on Rambo. Miss Jessie is back. Let's go. Hope you're doing well, Miss Jessie. All these laggers are playing in Rambo now. Let's go, Steve. Get your predictions in, boys. Steve versus Abdo up next. Let's update the tournament scores in the meantime, boys. Let's have a look. Here we go. What just happened? Legend versus Gerhale 4-0. So Legend will join this group over here. Sash 1-1. 1 win, 1 loss. Sash, Ossama, Pav, Legend, Zarar, and Gerhale both have 1 win, 1 loss. Cruiser has 2 losses all by himself at the moment. Latov and Marko are the ones with 2 wins each, 0 losses. Right now we will have Monster versus Abdo. Both come off a loss here. Abdo lost to Ossama. Monster lost to Knife. So both Monster and Abdo lost in the first round. They will face each other up next. Get your predictions in, boys. We will begin shortly. That's a lot nicer than the spreadsheet you were using. Well, the spreadsheet was different. This is a free website. I hope they don't just remove the data halfway through or something. Let's go. XIX, welcome back. Hello, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Just in time for Daddy Monster Steve versus Abdo up next. The best of the 7, first to 4. This will be the last series of the evening. Oops, sorry. I had to shift my booty. Let me see. Monster vs. Abdo will be the last series of the evening. Tomorrow we'll be back at 7 p.m. GMT, boys. Check out the schedule. Let me see. Where is my schedule button? Tomorrow 7 p.m. GMT. What it is in your time zone. Tomorrow 7 p.m. GMT. We will have Luke Z versus Knife. Also, they're both coming off a win in round 1. So that's going to be a fun one as well. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. GMT. What time it is for you in your time zone. Click on the link and see the schedule. The last series of the evening. Monster Daddy Steve versus Abdo up next. Get your predictions in. Let's go. All right, the last series of the evening. The boys are here. Ooh, let's go. Daddy Monster Steve versus Abdo. Good evening, boys. number 1. Monster versus Abdo. Game number 1. Uncharted Warfare. Round number 1. It's game number 1. Round number 2 in the Uncharted Warfare tournament, boys. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade. Abdo's map pick is Beta Splendens. Right side spawn for Abdo, the red player. Soviet Iraq. There's an oil top right, an airport bottom right. On the left, you have an oil top left, oil bottom, airport bottom left. Steve's the yellow player on the left. Beta Splendens. Mapmaker Polye. Here we go. How have you voted? There's still 4 minutes to go. Get your predictions in, boys. Have a look. %23% on a Monster, 77% on Abdo. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Here comes the drone from Abdo. Steve targets it, kills it. Steve has two drones somewhere. One is here. Fails, and he has a second one here. Gems at the top. A lot of carnies out of Abdo. A lot of carnies because of that paradrop, of course. Where's Steve's paradrop? Couple of hits on the miners from that cliff. Double war out of Steve. Double war out of Abdo as well. Where is Steve's paras going? Oh, here it is. I was wondering where Steve was sending them. I think you need a radar, bro. I think Steve needs a radar to deal with all these carnies. Para from Steve on this airport. Going for the war. Goes for the power. Carney's left behind for some reason. What is Abdo doing? I thought that push was OP from Abdo, but why did he back off? Why did he back off? Top left, AFK miner for Steve. That's so. Doesn't deploy. Interesting out of these two. Abdo has a lot of carnies again. Sticks them in this building. Two drones connect. Steve needs to watch out for this building. This building will melt tanks. Dude. MCV move out of Steve. Connie's on the ref. Nice from Abdo, top left. MCV move from Steve. Steve's trying to make something happen. No fodder. No fodder for Steve. Dasso's incoming now. Steve broke. Steve sold MCV. Ooh. AFK Miner for Abdo now. In the meantime, Abdo has tacked up. Iron Curtain is ready in 5 seconds. IC is popped. Nice Deso from Steve. His tank's getting caught in a straight line. Abdo cleaning up though. Well played from Abdo. Aggressive from the start. I think he has it. The miner dies on gems, got droned. Why are you destroying yourself?
There is a very unstable situation.
Abdo is not producing. Abdo stopped producing. He's not noticing it. He stopped producing. Finally, he builds a barracks. He's not building tanks. Abdo has stopped building tanks. He has money in the bank. He's still not noticing it. Steve is that broke, but trying to get the IC. IC's the IC. Abdo has not been producing tanks this whole time. He's on 7K. Oh my god, what a way to lose it. No way, bro. Build tanks, dude. Elite comes out, finally! A tank comes out! Steve still broke. Elite for Abdo will win him the game. My goodness, after not building tanks for like 5 minutes, he will take it. Man, what a game. Lucky son of a gun. Yep. Bro, have we counted the minutes? Have we counted the minutes of how long Abdo was not producing? He made it way too interesting. Well played, GG.
Player defeated.
It's 1-0 to Abdo. It didn't feel laggy at all. Seemed pretty good. Blizzard Pass will be the next map. Waiting on Monster to ready up. Here we go. Game number 2, Blizzard Pass. Let's load up the game. Path is here. Let's go. Madness is here. Here we go. Game number 2. Uncharted Warfare round number 2. Here we go. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade. Get Clone thought Monster had good Destro control. He's definitely not C-Class. He's not C-Class. Who said he was C-Class? I don't think he's C-Class. Monster's not C-Class. I would... Any text. 1 or mid. Airport. Looking for the text. Monster has not found his airport. Abdo has not found his oil. This is funny. Still looking for the air. Well, Abdo has not found his oil either. He's bro. But you guys need to know the maps. I can't tell you more. I can't tell you guys. I can give you guys more hints. Okay, Abdo has his airport and oil. I can't help you any further. Mid right side is the airport, and there's an oil in the middle. Yeah, that's the best I can do. He finally sees the airport. Okay. Monster's gonna get the airport. Drone gets in. Is he gonna see the oil? He's gonna drive past it again. He's not gonna. He doesn't see the oil. Okay, he finally sees the oil. Never mind. And he picked the map. Yeah. Smoke is here. How's it going, Smoke? Hope you're doing well. Been a while, bro. Split from Monster on the right side. Couple of tanks on the airport still. Can he get the kill? He's not gonna get it. He does not want to trade all of his tanks for it. Goes back for the airport. 2 tanks, 2 damaged. Might go for the airport again. This time he should get it. Monster. First para from Monster. Gets the output this time, and the power plant gets sold. Huge push from Abdo here. And a para in the back. Steve's Monster's on 3 wars. Saves the miner. There's a lot going on. Steve has a para there. 2 tanks here. 2 tanks on the miner. Gets an important rev, but Steve is here. Steve has more than enough to hold. Abdo comes in through the top as well. 2 tanks get a miner. Steve will hold at the top. Monster will hold at the top. Looking good for Steve. Drones incoming. Oh, the miner takes out drones. But good hold from Steve. Good hold from Monster Steve. Abdo is on $12 million, boys. $12 million. How are you so rich? Steve's on 2K. 8 miners for Steve. Steve out tanking by 7. Building even more miners, Steve, from the War Factory. He's on 10 miners. Gets the miner. Goes in face first. Saves the miner, puts it back on jams, surely. Steve still has a lot of carnies at the top. Pushes in at the bottom, gets a War Factory. Yep, does not get the cell. Carnies will keep on pushing. Carnies will get dealt with by the miners. Nice push here from Abdo, a lot of fodder. Miners being moved around. 2 Carnies survive on that power plant. Anything else going on? Steve still on 3 wars. Just a lot of Carnies here for Abdo. Steve needs to bring his Carnies into the game. Only out tanking by 1. Steve goes in. Nice entries from Abdo. Steve slightly ahead. Out tanking by 4 is Steve. Flicking down the tanks. Abdo has doggies with him. The doggies will swing it in his favor. Stalemate will push Monster back. It's a stalemate. 3 wars. Where's the MCV? 4 wars for Steve. Steve moved MCV. Abdo's long distancing's got 1 good ref. 5 miners on dirt. 6 miners on dirt. 1 long distancing the gems. All in all, Steve is looking better once he gets his ref here. It's looking better for Steve. Ref is ready. What's this? Oh, the drone gets the NG. Steve gets a minor kill. What a game. Just so much happening. They have the same amount of tanks. Same amount of tanks for the boys. Steve is rich. Steve is now on 5 wars, bringing out doggies and everything. Yeah, he's getting huge eco spike here from Steve. For Steve. Steve's tanks are coming in from everywhere. Abdo is holding. $10K in the bank for Steve. Moving MCV yet again. Keep queuing up miners, says Steve.
I've got a present for you.
Lisa deploys MCV. Power at the top. Another miner goes down here in the middle. Steve getting the advantage here in the middle. Advantage to Steve. Can he take it this time? No more stalemate. Man, what a game. It's 1-1. Toto, you're back. Yeah. You've missed a couple of games, a couple of series indeed. You can always watch it back, bro. No worries. It's 1-1. We're all tied up. Abdo to pick the next map. Sash almost won. Let's go. Monster with the D's Nuts. With the D's Nuts logo, indeed. Harry knows. Harry knows. Suck on these islands. Volcano in Space, mapped by Polier. Up next, waiting on a Monster to ready up. Game number 3, Monster versus Abdo. We are in space, boys, and to be more precise, we're on a volcano in space. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade. Map picked by Abdo, Volcano on Space, made by Polier. Relative 2 mode, so versus so, 1-1 the score, we're all tied up. Top right spawn for Monster, the yellow player. Bottom left spawn for Abdo, the red player. We have a couple of techs on the map. Middle we have an oil for Steve at the top and for Abdo at the bottom. We have a tech repair, tech outpost on the left side for Abdo in the middle-ish. Steve as well. Hospital bottom right. Hospital top left. Miner gets drone from Abdo. Rev comes out, should not. Nice from Abdo as well. Wrath comes out, so both of them do not need to cancel anything. But 3 tanks already out for Abdo. 3 tanks out for Abdo. Why not ult it? Ults the war, gets it. Gets the war factory from Monster. Yeah, if you can get this miner drone. That's huge! That is huge! War factory needs to come out. Ah, he's gonna make it. Never mind. I thought he's gonna force a second depot. But this miner has turbo. Makes it safe and is now in the middle. Is Abdo way up front? He is not in any way in front, boys. 3 miners. Steve has 3 miners. Steve has 3 tanks. Abdo has 3 tanks. Abdo is not winning. Is not in front at all. Interesting. Steve is now ahead, actually. He's got 4 miners. I don't know how. Ghill versus Ossama, possible to set up. I'm not sure if Ghill is active, but we can try, Dark Swamp. We could try. We can definitely try. Pretty equal, the boys, them. 5 miners each, 1 war each, 7 tank each. Pretty even. Nice push out of Abdo. He's got the doggies with him. Don't go in where the miners are. I don't like that. Steve will hold. One hit on a miner. Gets the kill. Monster Steve will continue to push. Oh man, Steve. Steve takes the fight. Barely, but nice entry out of Abdo. Stillmate, Abdo. Abdo takes the fight. Gets an elite out of Norway. He already had a minor kill. Can he end here? Can he end here? Not looking good for Steve. Not looking good for Monster. He's that broke. It's over. Well played by Abdo. Almost seemed like he was not gonna capitalize.
Player defeated.
On that early game advantage that he had. Looked like he threw it away, but still ends up winning. It's 2-1 for Abdo. I thought he might have given it away. Steve to pick the next map. Do the second map. Ossama and Latov. Damn. What was that? I don't remember what map they played. Let me have a look if I can bring it back. Let me try and figure out what map they played second. Was it Cruiserland? No, Cruiserland was the first map, right? Which map is this? What was the second map they played? Nightshade. Okay, Nightshade. Okay, I'll keep this one open just in case. Nightshade. What's the chance of a madness map? I doubt these guys even know. Well, I think Abdo knows the map names. I doubt Monster knows the map names. I'm not sure. Nightshade is the map. I think they're just playing maps that they've seen today. Nightshade is the map. Let's go.
Tech building captured.
Game number 4, Monster versus Abdo. Round number 2, Uncharted Warfare. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade. Map picked by Monster, it is Nightshade. Red Alert 2 mode. 2 on the score. Abdo's currently in the lead. The red player spawns bottom right. And we have Monster spawns top left. Soviet Iraq versus Soviet Iraq. War Factory out for the boys. This is really a blitz map. This looks like a blitz map. Oil top right for Monster. Oil bottom left for Abdo. This is definitely a blitz map. It has a kind of a feel of Red Valley. I don't know why. I feel like it's kind of Red Valley-ish. Just because of this patch on the right side. Catch the miner. I don't know. That's the feel I have. Both of them got droned. Service depot is already out for Steve. Steve drones another miner here. This miner is heavily damaged. Is it gonna make it? It's gonna be close. 1 HP mine. It's not gonna make it. Kills it. Yep. This one should make it. So Steve's drones. Steve Jones. Yeah, value. One miner killed. The second miner survives. Abdo is on 3 miners. Steve is on 5 miners. And on ore, he's not taking gems. He needs to watch out. Long distancing the gems. Abdo, man, that's desperate. That's very desperate out of oh, okay. Got a goodish ref. Okay. Not the most beautiful build or stretch or whatever you want to call it. Second war comes out for Steve. He's taking off. Abdo is dead broke. Yeah. Not looking good for Abdo. Early game already. Split from Steve. He's building up a split. 2 tanks on the left. Three tanks on the left. He's not using them yet. There he goes. 3 tanks on the left. Oh, nice from Steve. Gets a tank kill. Oh, I'm sorry, a miner kill. Not a second one though. Abdo doesn't have enough here. No, he does not. He definitely doesn't have enough. He might have enough here, but the sentries will hold for Steve. And reinforcements as well. Looking good for Monster still. 3 miners on ore. 4 miners on ore. Steve is still getting gems. Steve out tank him by 4. Yeah, Abdo not getting gems at all. Not getting gems. Steve is getting gems. Is getting gems here. Yeah, it's looking too good for Steve. He's got the eco. He's spending the money as well. Just preventing Abdo from getting eco. And Steve just outproduced.
Player defeated.
And wins game number 4. We're all tied up, 2-2 to score. Steve winning his map picks, Abdo winning his map picks, boys. That's how it's going till now. Marko win easily. Marko won today. Yes, he did. Versus Sash. Stadium of Markana. Let's go. Yeah, it's the same maps. Same maps as before. Stadium of Markana up next. Same maps as we've seen in previous series. Here we go. You thought this would be more decisive between Monster and Abdo? It was gonna be a close series, that for sure. Monster versus Abdo have always been pretty close series. Yeah, I'm gonna make that madness. I'm gonna make a PDF file or whatever. I'm gonna make a document with the map names and a picture next to it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It seems like the same maps from previous series are played again, and I'm not sure whether it's because they were watching the previous series and don't know. I already did on Senduf or Canva. Oh, did you? Oh, thank you, bro. Okay, send it to me also, bro. Send it to me, Mr. Polier. Bro, you've been doing a lot of work, bro. All of you have been doing good work. The maps you've made, the maps you guys made, all of you have made beautiful maps. I can't wait for a lot of them to be put in QM as well. I mean, they should. Fresh air, you know? New games, not always. Yes, sent you 17 days ago. Really? Sometimes I just miss messages. I don't see messages. Okay. I'll double check my Discord. Thank you, bro. Drone from Steve. Over here all the way on the right. Service depot is out. I don't believe he got droned yet, though. No, not yet. There's no drone out from Abdo either. Double war, I like it. Steve's drone is dead also. Here comes Abdo. 3 tanks. Steve's in trouble. Can sentries hold for Steve? Steve's in trouble. Steve's dead. There's nothing he can do here. He's dead. Doesn't like the map, Steve. Alts the wars. Not gonna get it. Can he get it? No, does not get it. Double war still for Abdo. Steve down to 3 minors. Abdo has 5 and double war factory. Steve is in a lot of trouble. Goes for another ref.
Ulting! He's ulting! What an asshole! You were already winning, bro. The disrespect.
Can Steve hold? Miner's in trouble. Miner's dead. Loses yet another miner. 6-3 on miners. AFK miner for Steve. He's only building refs. Out tanking is Abdo. Splitting is Abdo. I like that split. I think it's over. Yep. Abdo should take this one. There's not much Steve can do here. Not much Steve can do here. Gonna lose all of his miners. Abdo is on match point. It is 3-2. Match point Abdo. Better. Oh. And this one. Okay, OP beta style will be the next map. OP beta style. Here we go. Monster versus Abdo, game number 6. Here we go. The map is OP beta style. How many people watching on YouTube? 19. Desmond is there. Desmond Schinkle is over on YouTube. I'm curious, why am I looking at 2 balls? That's the logo of Steve. Of Monster Daddy Steve likes that logo. Steve was on 5 minus 1 war with on a map with gems only. Indeed, Mark M. Should not blame the map. Yeah, I agree. It's just if you have only gems on the map, not one patch of ore, you should play it differently. But then again, that's the issue of, I don't think, some players have not played these maps before or have not played it enough before, so they don't even know the maps. So that's why these things might happen. Abdo gets droned. Steve prevents getting droned. There's the service depot. Tanks already out for Abdo. He's on 3 miners, already switched to tanks. Steve's on 4 miners. It's got an oil at the top. 2 oils each. Each corner has an oil. More miners from the war now for Abdo. Five miners each. Excuse me, 1 tank gets droned. Abdo is on double war. Steve's on double war. Six miners each. Steve gets droned. The service depot is now being built for Steve. Steve's mine is still on the service depot. Third war comes out for Steve. War. Steve just goes in. Oof. Split from Abdo. Top right, top left. Gets a miner. Is he gonna lose all of his army here? I think Steve's gonna win it here at top right. Has Abdo done enough damage? Steve's out tanking by 5 now. One tank. 1 HP. Miner 1 HP. Drones being built from Abdo. Drones coming out. Steve will target a few miners. Gets one. One miner goes down. Fully droned. The drones will hold for now. Steve has 6 miners, Abdo has 5, Steve has more tanks. A lot of drones for Abdo. Tanks are here, more miners being targeted. Abdo's in trouble, Steve wants to tie up the series real bad. Steve has $9,000 in the bank. Abdo's going brokes. Looking good for Steve. Moving MCV. Nothing else going on the map. Abdo is out tanking. Steve has more money, has more miners. New ref comes out. MCV move out of Abdo as well. No split on this MCV yet, and MCV is a juicy target on the right side. Steve is stacking up, boys. Steve is stacking up. Crumbs, are there ever team matches, 2v2, etc.? There are. The guy in chat, Pulye, streams a lot of 2v2s. I do not stream a lot of 2v2s, but if there's a good 2v2 in the making, I would gladly stream it. But usually I don't like scheduling 2v2s because too many people, too many schedules usually does not end up with a series. But if I get a chance, I would stream 2v2s. Dodgeball soon, yeah? Dodgeball will be soon. I decided to do the dodgeball tournament after the summer, boys. Dodgeball tournament will come soon, but after the summer.
Kirov reporting.
And Crumbs, that's the only reason why I don't do 2v2s. That's maybe the lag on CNCNet also. Might be a reason, but the biggest reason is I don't like scheduling with 4 people. It's hard enough scheduling 3 people to be in the same room at once. 5 is just, it's hell sometimes. Kirov from Steve. Kirov does damage. Gets the barracks as well, yeah. Steve goes in on the right side as well. Uncontested split on the right side. MCV will go down. Steve. Recursion is popped. Here comes Steve, targeting the miners again. He's out tanking. Yeah, looking good for Steve. He's got positioning. We're all tied up. Match point for both of them is 3-3. Match point both. It's 3-3. Steve winning his map picks. Abdo winning his map picks. It is Abdo to pick the map for the last game. They want a rematch? Nice, boy. Knife is here. Knife is playing tomorrow, boys. Knife versus Luxi tomorrow, 7 p.m. GMT. Check out the schedule for what time that is in your time zone. Knife versus Luxi tomorrow, 7 p.m. GMT. Waiting on Abdo to pick the next map.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Are you ready?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Here we go, boys. It is match point for the both of them. Game number 7. Monster versus Abdo. Uncharted Warfare round number 2. It's come down to the all-deciding game number 7. We're all tied up 3-3 to score. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade. Last map of the series is Cruiserland. Map picked by Abdo. Rally 2 mode. Monster Daddy Steve versus Abdo. They've both won all of their games on their map picks. Top right spawn for Abdo. Bottom left spawn for Steve. Drones are out. War factories are out. No tech on this map. Cruiserland is the map. Steve defends against the drone from Abdo. Steve has 2 drones out. Where are they? Where are the drones from Steve? One is over here, top left. The other one is over here, bottom right-ish. New drone from Abdo. He's gonna attempt it again. Gets this miner on the right side. There's still a second drone out from Steve. Here's the drone from Abdo. Happy to take a tank down. Miner gets saved. Double war out of Steve. He's on 6 miners, double war factory. Abdo 7 miners. Single war, second war will come out soon. There it is. Interesting from Steve. He repaired the bridge. Lord knows why. 3 wars out of Steve. I like this stretch down. Good stretch out of Abdo as well. Yeah, this is beautiful out of Steve. This is a beautiful build. Repairs the bridge, does not cross it. Fully tacked up is Steve. Naval out from Steve. Is he bringing out the Dreadnought soon? He moved MCV. He canceled the IC. Surely he was building the Iron Curtain. Move IC. Oh, man. That's unfortunate for Steve. I'm sure he was building the Iron Curtain. Here's the Dread. What can the Dread get? Can they get a war? Maybe 2. Ref! That's even better. War, can he shoot again to get this one? I think so! Huge value for Steve! Ref and 2 wars. Iron Curtain is out for Abdo a minute earlier than Steve's. MCV move after the Iron Curtain now for Steve. Oh, did not deploy. Oh, did not desolate, I mean. The bridges that Monster repaired are now being used by Abdo. Oh, Desos go down. Iron Curtain is ready for the both of them. Oh, I think Steve might have the better trade here. I think Steve has the better trade. Oh, it's over. It's all over. Steve takes it. What a series. Wow. It ends 4-3 for Monster. GG's well played. What a last game as well. Steve waited until the very last game to break Abdo's map choice. 4-3 for Monster. Could not have wished for a better series to end the stream on, boys. Well done, well done. Let's have a look at the predictions. The Mitch, did you have it wrong? Did you have it wrong? Let's have a look. How have you guys voted this one? Oh my goodness, you guys were wrong. 15% on Monster, 85% on Abdo. Monster winning it, boys. This qualifies as an upset. You guys were wrong this time.
Is it done, Yuri?
No, Comrade Premier. It has only begun.
Silencio, thanks for the follow. Bienvenido. Welcome to the stream. You're kind of late. This was the last series for the evening, but let's update the tournament bracket. We'll be back tomorrow. So more to come, that's for sure, but not tonight. Let's have a look at the tournament bracket. Let me pull it out. Let me bring out the tournament bracket. Let's update the score. Steve takes it versus Abdo. Well done to Steve, winning it a 4-3. Great series. Steve will join Sash, Ossama, Pav, Legend, Zarar, Gerhale, In the group, 1 win, 1 loss. Steve lost the first game, in the first round versus Knife. Abdo will join Cruiser in the 0 win, 2 losses group. So till now, Cruiser will play Abdo, but we will know for sure once all the games in round 2 have been played. Knob versus Zaz will be this Sunday. Knife versus Luxi will be tomorrow, 7 p.m. GMT. Check the schedule in the link. Anthony versus Tag Online will be Sunday as well. So Sunday, we will have completed round 2 and we can draft round 3 of the tournament. So we'll do that on Sunday right after Anthony versus Tag Online. Alright. Alright, so that's gonna be it from me tonight, boys. Tomorrow we'll be back 7 p.m. GMT. The haters can lick those dots on the screen. Those who voted against Monster. Let's go. Tell them. Tell them. Have I paid out yet? I paid out already, Smarian. I paid out already. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, boys. This Friday evening. Friday afternoon, Friday evening. We've had 2 streams today. Earlier one, Latov versus Ant. If you missed that one, the video is on Twitch and YouTube. And no worries, bro. And then we had this one, the Uncharted Warfare 4 series this stream. Almost 4 hours this stream. You can watch it back on Twitch and YouTube as well. Thanks a lot, boys. I wish you all a lovely weekend. Over on YouTube, I'm going to end the stream. Twitch, we're going to raid Lunak. Have a lovely weekend. I hope to see you guys back tomorrow, 7 p.m. GMT. How many round 2s are left? 3 series. And then we're going to start